This week's Parsha, we learn about the Jubilee year. It's really interesting. In the Jubilee year, we learn about that there was this shofar blast that was sounded throughout the land, and it says in the Torah, "Ukrasem dror ba'aretz l'chol yoshveha," and you shall proclaim liberty throughout the land for all its inhabitants. Interestingly enough, that is the inscription that is on the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia. You know, the founding fathers of the United States, when they wanted to express freedom, they quoted this verse from Leviticus. In any case, there's this expression of freedom that we find ourselves in the Jubilee year. But we have to ask ourselves, we don't have the Jubilee year anymore. This was a biblical mitzvah that was only applicable in the time, not only of the temple, when the majority of the Jews lived in the land of Israel. So how can we relate to this call for freedom? We have to remember that we find ourselves in a time that we are counting the Omer. The Omer is the count towards getting to Mount Sinai, getting to the count where we once again will not only commemorate the anniversary of the giving of the Torah, but also relive that experience. That is the ultimate expression of freedom. Freedom is when we're able to identify meaning and purpose in life. When we're bound by other entities, and we're bound by either foreign governments, or we're bound by addiction, or whatever we're bound by, that is the opposite of freedom. Freedom is when we're able to express our thoughts and feelings that will get us to our true meaning and purpose in life. So we may not have the Jubilee year. We may not have that shofar on the 50th year. But what we are able to go ahead is and have that aspiration for freedom, able to live and have that quest that we are able to be free and get to that stage of meaning and purpose. Folks, as we get towards the holiday of Shavuos, let us remember the blast of the shofar for the Jubilee year. Let us embrace this powerful notion of freedom. Have a wonderful Shavuos.